We made it. It's Friday. It's Friday. We made it. At least the weekend will be a little bit more at ease. You get what I'm saying? Y'all had a rough week? Because I didn't have a rough week, but I promise you that week was like, oh, let's go. Just getting myself situated. Let me do me a check real quick. See if you can hear me. Just getting myself. Okay, cool, cool, cool. You can hear me. You can hear me. Because why I feel so like not talking loud? I'm probably going to get louder. Just bear with me. Well, hello. My name is D Asia. Dreams, desires, ascensions. The DDA tribe. Let's tap in. It's 8:22. It could be 8:22. You need to be at work at 8:22. Or you need to be leaving out your house by 8:22. We made it. It's Friday. We made it. We flowing. We're growing. So, and we got 4 of Wands, Aries energy. That's celebration, joy, harmony, you know. Or like this weekend, y'all all gonna get together and y'all gonna enjoy yourself. Hello, hello, hello. How are we? We made it. Oh yeah, we felt like a lack this week. It was a little difficult. Okay. Or maybe y'all gonna have some fiery energy as well coming through. Let's see. Someone's thinking about this at this current time. Someone's birthday could be December the 4th or April the 12th. This is like up in a maybe situation. Like it's not official yet. Maybe because someone has like a lot of options or it's a lot on their plate. It couldn't just be like a lot of options. They could just have a lot of things going on. Right? So maybe it's hard for them to focus on a relationship at this current time. My neck, my back. Hello, hello, hello. My name is D Asia, Dream Desires Ascensions. I am new to the channel, so if you like it here, subscribe. Okay? But yes, okay, so someone's birthday could be September the 12th as well. Or something could take place September the 12th. So looking forward to that. Hi, how are you? I'm in my black. If I'm the yin yang, you got to be in the white, and I'm in the black. I'm in the full black. Maybe you like full black, or you watch Wednesday. Y'all like the new episode of Wednesday on Netflix? Y'all watch Wednesday? I like how they bring in, you like the Addams family. I did somewhat grow up into that, right? But I wasn't fully into the Addams family. You know what I'm saying? So like with Wednesday, it kind of like bringing out, oh, okay, now I see why people like the Addams family. They're hilarious, okay? And I love Wednesday's like nonchalant attitude, or something took place on Wednesday and you had to be very nonchalant about that shit, okay? But yeah, something you looking forward to, something like a fellowship, something's coming together. Shoot, we made it. We made it to Friday. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you got it was a burden as well. Something was very heavy. You had to bring up that courage. Like I said, don't, like the title says, don't break even if that weight on you. You know what I'm saying? Cuz sometimes that shit can be heavy. You feel me? And then on the same time, it's just like, why it's like, why things got to happen right now, or something just starts getting at you. Like I said, this week for me, I felt like I had to get squared up with the with the world. Like, what's going on? You know? But you just know, sometimes we all human. Sometimes we all got to go through some storms, and just like, dang. Have you ever went through something and then you went did a workout and the workout was good and all of a sudden your hair was everywhere and you're like, oh, good gracious. Like, it was like a really workout. You worked out so much and you sweat really heavy. Like, that was a good workout. Like, something was where you had to go toe to toe, fight with a mother. You feel me? But okay, we got the horrifying. So basically something could be coming in as a sense of like a tradition, a unity. Um, because it is marriage, so maybe it could be a relationship building up, a Aries, Taurus, that energy, or something was fiery. You like fire it up, things were going, and now things are going to get into that earth energy, stability, landing, like you're going to finally land in this situation. Everything, you know, maybe things was just gassing all the way up. Okay. Alrighty. And then I got Fireman playing for Lil Wayne. You could have locks, or your male has locks, or they're dark skinned, short. Trying to think a little bit more about Lil Wayne. I'm not really into him like that. But then you got the High Priestess and the Hangman. So it's just more like something's gonna come in to your knowledge, like alone. Sometimes it has to take you to be alone in solitude. Something's gonna come in a moment where it's quietness, like everything's just quiet. You get what I'm saying? Then something's gonna ding, and then something's gonna jot right there. You're like, wow. Or it's like, wow, I was thinking about this person. Or wow, I didn't think this person was gonna come up in my energy. It's like something like that, okay? And then you got the Queen of Swords. So I want to make a quick judgment on this. Okay. You don't like Lil Wayne? Hold on, my little thing. Oh, I love me some Tupac. Love me some Tupac. Y'all like Tupac or Biggie? They always going there. I hate that. Because I like Biggie too, in a way. But I flow more on Tupac. I grew up with Tupac as my little go-to. All right. And I think maybe I like Tupac as well because they slide Tupac's music in a lot of movies that we watch, like Baby Boy. You know what I'm saying? They had like some of his little lyrics and stuff, like certain things like that. So maybe someone's coming in because they or they hitting you up and like out of nowhere, or a song's gonna play and you like, oh, I remember that person. It could be something like that. Now we got this energy here, and that's just more like going within yourself, loving yourself, thinking, making that logical thinking feeling. All right, like it's gonna take you, not everybody else. And honestly, I don't see any, like, a lot of people in this energy. It's more like it's me. I gotta make this decision myself. You get what I'm saying? Like, the weight is on me. I gotta make this decision no matter what. Okay. And then something's gonna come in, a chariot, or it's just more like we're gonna have to make a, with Big Zot say, I drive a car like it's a stolen car. So maybe you fast with the feet, your heavy feet. You got heavy feet, or just watch your speeding, okay? Like I said, someone's supposed to be leaving out the house by 8:20, and then we got that alarm going off. Hold on one second. Let me cut Alexa off. Uh-oh, my little thing just went black on me. Hold on, loves. See? That fast car. Oh my goodness, I can't see y'all. But I can, thank goodness I looking on the other way. Hope you could hear me. Let me double check real quick. Hear me? Okay, cool. I can see you from the other screen. It's black on my other one. Oh well. Alright. They ain't gonna stop us. Okay? You can smuck it up and I'ma put you out. Okay? Someone could be your fiery energy. What was that energy that came in, that yin and yang? Like somebody meets that energy. You could be the spark of it, you feel me? Or and someone gonna be that white, put you out. Or somebody about to put you out tonight. Cause we do got that four of wands, and that, someone like they be falling in love when they in there. In there. You feel me? That's that. That's when I feel it. Okay. Okay. And then look at it. somebody gonna someone writing up. They're gonna be very professional with it. Like they don't want you to be a little nervous with the situation. But okay, so something's gonna be like a can of beans opening up. Now this could be a relationship. This can also be learning your harmony in yourself. You get what I'm saying? Being prepared for your movement. Okay. Now, the can of beans is more like the pentacles, which is the nine of pentacles. All right, and we already know nine of pentacles. That's halfway. We almost there. We almost up to the top. Okay, so you're gonna be seeing something. You're gonna be like, you know what? That's the reason why I put myself here. I see why I'm in this reunion, or I see myself on this. I'm gonna put a little bit more energy in this, or maybe something is gonna be like holding this energy is going to be holding as good as cans. You know how they say get a when things go down, you need to buy can of beans, can of certain cans, and cans that's more legit as far as in stability. And then I say like it's gonna be something fiery up, and then also we're gonna go in straight. Maybe you landing, going on an airplane, something's gonna be up in the air, and then everything's gonna go straight landing because you did not break even when that shit was so fucking heavy. I mean, that shit, like you holding it like this, you probably felt like you had hunchback. You like, God damn. Like you about to break my motherfucking back. This shit about to break my back, but I ain't gonna fucking break. You probably gotta tell yourself, like, I'm not gonna break. Like, I know it's a reason why I'm here. I know it. Like, I can feel it. Like, even if sometimes you might have to get it squared up and be like, you know what? You're not gonna win. And that sometimes you have to tell yourself that. You gotta motivate yourself. Okay? You could like bubble gum or maybe try gum. Chewing gum. Gum can help keep that. Maybe have anxieties, maybe have panic attacks, or maybe you get like very overwhelmed in things. So maybe you try some little fruit, like some little gum and stuff like that, if you can, some sweet, some fresh gum. So maybe you like that minty, or you like the juicy fruit, or I was thinking about what's that Hubba Bubby like a couple of weeks ago. Okay. Or someone that likes you, they want to be stable with you and they like to chew gum. Or they like gum. Gum is their favorite go-to. Okay. Now, and then here we go. Now with the bubble gum, when I said, that stability, which this is Ace of Meals. Ace of Meals, and this is the Ace of Pentacles. Hear me? All right. We already got into the stability. We got the Nine of Pentacles. We already right there. No, we didn't get to the Ten of Pentacles because you jumped and went into an Ace of Pentacles. Like, what you talking about? I got the money. The money is right here. I've been thinking about it. I already see it. I plan it. I know the reason why I had to keep holding on, even when that shit was hard. Even when that shit, I had to keep pushing. Sometimes you got to slow down. Sometimes you got to go one foot at a time, day by day. But guess what? As long as you don't break down, because that's what people be waiting for. People wait for you to go like this instead of going like this. And they like, nah, they still moving. Nah, they keep pushing. And they like, what happened? You get what I'm saying? What happened? And then you got the tight, like, we're going to keep this professional. You move so professional, everybody got to go like this, or like this. They can't say nothing because you know what? It took you. It took you. It had to. Like I said before, it was so much stuff on your plate. You got it's a lot on you. Look at all these wands. It's a lot on you. All right? But you gotta sometimes, but guess what? Only the devil can focus on one thing at a time. But when you got God in your energy, you can finesse everything. You can move professionally. You get what I'm saying? Or maybe something's professional gonna come in. Because Knight of Tools is more of the Knight of Swords, right? So that's more of like that ambition. Like, I got this. I got this no matter what. No matter how this going to go. And then we got Ace of Swords, clarity. That's the Ace of Tools here. Right here. But the Ace of Swords right here. Tooly. And then look, the writing. You get what I'm saying? That's right here. Everything's going to come professionally. Something's going to be so professionally written. Like, it's going to be in legit in stone that anybody can do is, you know what? I give it to you. I give it to you. You got it. You got it. You didn't break, and I seen that. They seen it. You seen it. I felt it. They felt it. Oh, trust and believe. And everybody, especially the people that's around you, people that see everything that's on your plate and see which things that you can manage, what things that you sit here and you don't break. You just sit down and strategize. Like, all right, let me see. Let me see how this go. You know what? I ain't think this was gonna hit like this, but I'm gonna figure it out this way. And you gotta get into that big boy energy, that big girl energy, because people, they gonna be coming fast. They coming fast with you, all right? And they, like I said, you driving your like it's a stolen car. This my life. So people like, what you in a rush for? I'm not in a rush. I got a game plan. I'm not slowing down. I'm just pacing myself. You got to tell yourself that. Don't say I'm slowing down. Nah, I'm pacing myself. I'm just taking one day at a time. I'm just going to take right to the left foot. You know what I'm saying? Maybe someone is in the military or someone's thinking about going to the military. Let's get some motivation real quick. Motivations. Yeah, like somebody going to be looking at you like prized possession. Why? Because they see that you ain't break. They see that you ain't give up. Even though sometimes it can be so hard, right? So hard. You be like, God, what? What was it? Oh, look at that. You got it? Can I say more? You got it. You got it. And it's clearing up that can of beans, that stability level. You get what I'm saying? Stable. Something that's going to last a little brick for you. Something that if everything else go down, guess what? I got this shit. This shit was in the pantry. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I got it already, but people thought you didn't have it. Nah, that's just sitting back in the pantry. You get what I'm saying? I put this on the side. I put this out in the pantry, and everybody, while everything else going shit up creek, things going down, people over there breaking down. You might see a lot of cars breaking down. You like, good gracious, while you fume. Like I said, y'all gotta leave out by 8:22. That's that energy I'm getting. So you got a game plan. You got something. You got a strategy. Or today, something gonna put you in strategy mode, right? You got it. Let's see. Cause right now we thinking. We ahead of the game, okay? Thank you for being you. And that's what you got to tell yourself that too. Thank you for being who I am. You feel me? Because if it wasn't for me, and I start being like them, I would have broke a long time ago. You probably be telling people stuff and they're like, oh my goodness, I didn't think you went through that. Yeah, because I didn't break. Yeah, because you ain't smell that on me. Why should I? Because sometimes you got to think about it. Some people be coming in. They be coming in like a ragging worse. All right? And they be like coming throwing your shit. Like, wait a minute. Don't be throwing your shit around in my house. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. How you know what I got going on? It's that type. Okay? And it says you are always the best. Tell yourself that. You are, and I always tell you, you are above the rest. At the end of the day, you are above the rest. Okay? You are above the rest. Yes, it's a lot of people out there, but you are above the rest. You got to give yourself that energy. Give yourself that right. Sometimes we grew up not putting the right into our hands too. Not saying, because if you walking with God, you walking with your favor, you feel me? Then you shouldn't have that lack. But it's just in that energy of that professional, being professional. You know, you are always the best. Maybe somebody's going to tell you that at work today. They admire your strength. They admire something that was going on. They admire that courage. Okay? They admire that you had a lot on your plate, but guess what? They thought you were going to be like, oh, you know what? I quit. Or no, I couldn't do this. Or you just walked out. No, they admire that, you know what? Now, you probably went in the bathroom, was just like, woo, you know, had a little breakout, and that's okay. You can have that. It's okay to have breakout moments. It's okay. Don't ever feel like it's not okay. Don't let nobody else feel like it's not okay. And if they say that, guess what? I promise you, they up in the head. Like, you be like, good gracious, you can't come over here. You know what? I'm glad I'm healing. You know, you could be seeing someone unhealed. Probably seen someone that you was in a relationship with for a long time, and you say, you know, I'm gonna walk away from this. You know what I'm saying? I made a decision in my head. I'm gonna keep this on a level. Maybe you walked away professional. You know what I'm saying? You didn't cause no hell, because you know what for? I'm about to walk away anyway. You know what I'm saying? Someone's sorrow. Okay, someone feeling in that sorrow moment. Okay, this is just more like crocodile tears. That's what I'm feeling. The crocodile tears. People like, oh, I didn't think you were gonna leave me like that. No, don't start crying now. I'm already on here. Don't start crying now. You could have been in the seat right here, or you could at least been in the back seat in the car, telling me what's going on in the back while I'm still looking forward. But nah, you jumped out the car because you went on my team with me. You feel me? So someone feeling sorrow now because you got it. They realize that you the can. You was the can the whole time. You was the stability, the one that's gonna last forever, the one that's gonna be right there in the pantry at the end of the motherfucking day. Okay, right there, secure in your solitude, figuring out strategies. Okay, your inner awareness. Can we say more? Much more. Okay, and it's going with thank you for being you. You know who you are. You know who you are. And you know, sometimes you even know or feel those energies like, wait a minute, this ain't me. What is this attached to my back? You know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute, that hunchback. Like, wait a minute, what else got on my back that I didn't think or it don't belong there? You gotta and sometimes you can figure it out. Sometimes you gotta go in that solitude. You get what I'm saying? Go in that and figure it out. What happened? What was the shift? What did I accept? What I didn't accept that caused this shift? That now I got something else on my back that kind of put me like this when I was like this. I'm already on here. I got it. I got it. And now something hopped on. So just pay attention to that, okay? But something sweet gonna come in that maybe this energy, and that's that Ace of Pentacles too, where that energy is gonna be like coming off. All of it just gonna come off so quickly, like it's gonna feel like a damn jacket. And the whole time he's like, oh, it was just a jacket. All that weight on you. You feel me? Like all that, like you just like, this is heavy. You could be wearing when you go to the gym. I'm also feeling the gym. You could be wearing like a little weight vest as well. So it's just like, or maybe you need to increase your weight vest if you're trying to get somewhere, or decrease your weight vest. But you know, honestly, I'm not wanting you to decrease, because guess what? If you gotta pace yourself, don't go back down low. You feel me? Go keep that up. So keep pushing. You feel me? You're working. But it's gonna be something that felt like a jacket. When that Ace of Pentacle come, when that inner awareness come, when you realize that this mine, when you got in that mindset that ain't nobody figure this out but me, ain't nobody strategize, ain't nobody finesse this but me. And then you got refill. Somebody want to refill on you, or you be like, refill please, bar, put this on my tab. It's that type of energy. Like, you gonna feel real good where all that energy gonna be coming in. And they's like, nah, man, here you go. They gonna pour in like, nah, that was on the house. For real? It's that. Like, things gonna be coming in like, yeah, I feel good. You know what? Thank you. You know, you're gonna feel so good. He's like, you know, I'm glad I stayed in this situation. I'm glad that I moved like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad. You know, have you ever been in a like, honestly, if you've been in situations already, if you're in right now, and you think in the past, like, dang, that really broke me. That really messed me up. But then when you look back, that was just nothing but a jacket. But it felt heavy. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like, people's like, oh, get through. And it's just like, you can't see through it. And it's just like, those are the people, that's your little angels. Those are them little gods that's coming to you just to talk to you like, nah, you got it. Because sometimes we can be in our head so much that even we motivate ourselves to get this far. It'll be that moment that it could be like, woo, all right, I think I got too much. I'm going to have to pull something. No, don't pull it off. No, don't decrease that weight. Just pace that shit. And that's the reason why people gonna come in and be like, you got it. You got it. Keep going. Don't you break. I don't care if it's heavy. Pace it. If you gotta stand there, just stand still, but don't you fall. You gotta hear that. Sometimes you gotta hear that motivation to keep it and keep going and be that engine that think they could. Cause guess what? Tommy the Train didn't think he could. And what he do? He went up that goddamn mountain and he hit that peak and ding, he made it. You know, have you ever seen like the games? Ooh, look, gratitude. Gratitude. It's gonna come professionally done. Gratitude. Amen. Ashe. Gratitude. It's like, I don't have to say no more. It's gonna show right there. It's gonna give you. Oh, I got one more. Okay. Yeah, we just thinking. We're overwhelmed. We're overwhelming thoughts. We're just overwhelming thoughts right now. And it's okay. Some things can be a little straggled, like I said, but don't you get on that flow. Don't you get off, just stand there. Sometimes you might have to just stand there, and sometimes standing there make it easier for you to see what was going on. Because sometimes we move so much, we ain't even paying attention what's going on. We just fume, fume. You get what I'm saying? We ain't even paying attention. Let's see. I'm going to give you scripture real quick. And then I'm gonna give you because it's 8:22. I always go into my 8:22, my angel book on my days when it be lining up. Okay. If you're not into it, you're not into it. You can scream, all right. But I'm feeling that. 1John 5:14. This is the confidence we have in approaching God, that if we ask anything according to his will, he will hear us. I feel that. I feel that. So it's that confidence within you that say, you know what? I got this, and I hear us. Us is the tribe that you have that's gonna keep you pushing. Cause sometimes it's just not you that's getting you to wake up. Okay? Sometimes it has to be the tribe that's in your energy. Sometimes it has to be the energy that's around you that's making you feel like, all right, I got this, even though that thing was heavy. All right. So if if you do have it, 1John 5:14, you could be getting off at 5:14 as well. But yes, this is the confidence to this. You got the confidence to approach God. All right. And anything according to his will. So that means if it's not meant for you, then no, it's not going to get on your plate. So don't be asking, well, what about that chicken? If it wasn't meant for you, the chicken's not going on a plate. You might get some tofu on that goddamn plate. Who knows? You might get a salad. But whatever's supposed to be on that plate because you asked, and it shall be given unto you. You feel me? It's going to be right there on your plate, and he heard everything. He see everything, and he move every way. You feel me? Okay, so we're going to go with 8:22, and this is in the numbers because it is 8:22. You are in a space where you could light up the room and light up the world of someone around you. So someone could be needing this energy. They're needing your confidence. They need your confidence because guess what? You might be the one that sees them about to break. And you might be that part, that confidence that you just never know. I promise you just never know. Sometimes that inner self telling you, go talk to that person. And you never knew. Maybe that person prayed before they walked in that building. That person probably had a whole conversation, whole breakdown. Like, Lord, what am I going to do? And then all of a sudden it took you. It took the confidence, that approach, that was you. That was you and the God within you that came in them and said, hey, you all right? And that could have broke down. You're like, whoa, because it said you have the space. You have the space. The space is the energy in your heart. Your heart is not tormented. It's healed. I know what's hurting. I know what's not hurting. I know what's on my back that don't belong. I know what's not on my back and it doesn't belong. You recognize certain things like that, and these people don't understand that. So that's the reason why you're in that energy, okay? Now, you light up the room. The light inside you. It can affect and bring your whole self to friendships and relationships today. It said today, not tomorrow. Today. And then I say something's going to take place today where you just never know. Somebody, and then I got my Wonder Woman, okay? I love her. I love my Wonder Woman. All right? But it's just like something could take place today where you going to be thinking, okay? Someone's going to be seeing, maybe they're going to be thanking you for opening that third eye. That's that weary. Maybe, like I said, you never knew they were crying. They could have went through something. They could have been going through so much right now. And they might just need your approach. You just never know. And it could be like, you know what? I was praying. You might get that. Or I said, I was thinking this. And then you approach. And you're going to get that message. You're like, yeah. DDA, she said that. She said I'm gonna be a message for someone, and you are. You are going to be a message for someone. Someone needs your encouragement right now. Someone needs your encouragement, or it's you. Someone could be me. You get what I'm saying? But or someone just needs your encouragement. And then we got the spider spirit. Okay, you might see a little spider as well. And that's practice the powerful art of attraction to draw in and capture the opportunity. So this might be a perfect opportunity for you to see how good how good you changed. Sometimes you don't pay attention to what's going on around you, like I said, because you're moving so fast. Your goal is getting up there, right? So you never even paid attention to all the stuff you started, everything that dropped, all the limbs that fell, you get what I'm saying, off your tree, off of your foundation. And then when you start talking to someone, it's like, yeah, I did this. And they listen like, wow, I never thought you went through there. And you was like, you know what? I did go through that. And it'd be like, wow. It's that type of energy. You just never know, okay? And it says, hidden wonders. Beauty often arise from surprising places. So find the hidden wonder in your life. So it's going to be a beautiful thing out of a dark spot for you. You feel me? Because what mushrooms grow in dark places, right? Mushrooms bloom in dark places. So something's going to be and now guess what? Everybody hip to mushrooms. You feel me? At first, we used to be kids throwing the mushrooms around with our feet, picking them up, destroying them. Now we're enjoying mushrooms. Like mushrooms is just like the new style now. We're putting mushrooms in our coffee to keep our gut health. It's certain things, like something in a dark spot is going to be coming out so beautiful. At the end of the day, it's going to be so beautiful that it's going to benefit you. It's going to still be that stability, no matter what, no matter if. And you could be going in this situation. This could be you in this sorrow. This could be you that's sitting here crying and figuring out stuff. And tell yourself that you got it, because you do. How you got it is because you got this can. You got the supply. You got everything other people need. Oh, you didn't see that? You didn't see that other people actually like what you have? You didn't see that people be over here praying for what you got? Oh, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. You didn't see people over here now trying to manifest, or trying to now catch all the manifesting numbers and dates, and now they're trying to write their own rituals. You didn't see that? You didn't see that because you was moving too fast. And that's okay. It's okay. Especially when you in a dark spot. You know how little kids, or when you was a little kid and you turn the lights off and you run to your room. You feel me? Like sometimes you don't be paying attention. You knew you was in a dark spot. You trying to get to security. You know what I'm saying? Like it's dark right here and I'm not trying to be here long. And it's okay. But then when you get to the light, that's when people gonna notice, hey, even in that darkness, you was that spider that caught the stuff. You get what I'm saying? You webbed a whole design. You could be picking up a website or needing to build a website. I know I need to. But building a website and just growing into something. Ooh. And then, what's her name? Rapunzel off the Disney movie. And then she had that, this was her friend and her hair. So maybe you have long flowing hair, or your journey is going to be flowing as long as the hair, as long as your hair. You might be like, girl, I don't got no hair. I got you. But guess what? Rapunzel still dropped down her head. And I was thinking about the girl who was brushing her hair. She ain't had nothing. She was just making a ponytail. It's going to be something that's going to be secure at the end of the day. Something's going to light up. Something's going to be a bright flame. You lighten up the room anyway. You feel me? You're lighting up the room anyway. Yes, and you got the dragon spirit too. You got to have a dragon tattoo. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, let me do a dice, and then we're going to wrap this up. Because I know some people got to go to work. And you are too. Don't be just like, didn't I just say you better secure yourself too? Claim it on yourself. Yeah, I'm a bright flame and you a bright flame too. All right. Ain't no I in this. This a team over here. This a we. We are a bright flame. This a tribe. The DDA tribe. Okay. All right. We got 5. 5 is change. You got 6. It could be 5'6" or 6'5". That's what I was feeling. Someone's height as well. Then we got Virgo and we got Pisces energy. So something could take place during Virgo season. And Pisces more of that spiritual lining. So I'm feeling that energy of like something's going to be counting up, or you going through a countdown. We got steady love playing. So things going to just come steady for you. Okay. All right. I got a little fortune here. All right. It says love is the answer to a loving heart. Love is the answer to a loving heart. Like I said, you got that space that you can give. You actually have that space. You can give that advice to that person. You have that space that person's going to come to you for that advice because they see that your heart is very loving. Your heart is uplifting. Okay. Now, the lucky numbers, if you go into numbers, if you like numbers, okay, I got it for you. You got 3, 1, 30, 37, 46, and 21. Okay, these could be your age, your birthday. This could also be numbers that you need to go ahead and run with. Okay. All right, you a Pisces? I feel it. I feel it. So, all right, Pisces, something could take place during Virgo season for the one who claimed that Pisces energy. Okay, but we got 3, 1, 30, 37, 46, 21. This could be someone that needs this help. Remember, I said someone's going to come in your energy. This could be their age. Okay, this could be your age. This could be time frame. Okay, or dates. All right, don't kill that spider. I know that's hard. I know that's hard to say because, oh my goodness, when I heard that you don't kill spiders, I'm like, what? That's my first cousin when I see a bug. I'm I'm getting that thing. You feel me? But don't kill the spider. Try if you got bring out that inner child. You know how we used to pick up the spider from the thing. I don't know. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like somebody is gonna see a spider, okay, or a spider is gonna be your calling to let you know that guess what, that opportunity is about to capture right there. Capture that. Ching ching. Okay, like the money tree. Even though I took a picture, but I want you to capture that moment. All right. Capture that growth. All righty. So I hope that this reached you, and I hope that you love it here. You love it. You love it. You love it. My name is Asia. Dreams, desires, ascensions. Yeah, we got 7 o'clock. Gotta wake up now because we gotta get out the house by 8:22. Okay, you got something to do at 8:22, or you gotta be at work. All right, or school. But people approaching school, someone's missing their bus. Oh Lord, I hate that moment. Don't you hate that moment? Then you hate when you go to your mama like, Mama, I missed the bus. They hate it. They mad. They missed the bus too. But anyway, I love you so much. I hope that you like it. Ring the doorbell. Ding dong. That's liking it. How am I supposed to know you in here? Especially if you ain't hit that chat up with me. Hi, good morning, good morning. But love it here, love it here, love it here. Subscribe because I am new. I'm trying to grow this channel. All right. So if you feel me, you got me. I'm random as far as in when I come. Sometimes I'm usually in this time frame, but like I said, this week was a square up moment for me. So I didn't keep with my pace, but I got this and you got this. We got this. All right. Until next time. Bye.